The next phase of my journey was the Shirley Ryan Ability Lab in Chicago, Illinois. So, the previous section, I was inpatient at Craig Hospital. And what that means is I lived in the hospital while I was doing my therapy there. So, it's kind of a unique facility because it has so much equipment for rehab and it also has hospital beds. So you can stay at night and of course, a place where nursing can keep track of your vitals. So it's kind of a unique situation for 2.5 months for me. But now it's you and your family out in the real world, and you're still trying to do rehab. So this next phase of my journey, I was really lucky that a friend um, made an introduction to the right people in Chicago who knew the right people in Shirley Ryan. So we just connected and found it was a good fit and made arrangements. Um, yeah, so um, after my inpatient stay at Craig, my brother and friend helped me pack up, make all the arrangements, find a place to stay, and move to Chicago. And the Shirley Ryan Ability Lab is considered the top of one of, or if not the top, then one of the top rehab centers in the world. You can tell it's got a lot of great equipment, and it's they spared no expense in designing a facility for rehab, and it has a nice view of Lake Michigan. Okay, quick description of my injury and spinal cord injuries in general. So each one of these spots is a spot on your spine, and the lower you go, um, the everything above your injury you'll have access. Anything below your injury, depending on how injured it is, you may not or have access or have limited access. So people that are quadriplegics, I think the new term is tetraplegics maybe, are injured up here in the cervical area. People that are below the cervical, and usually it's here, are considered paraplegics. Um, and then the other difference is if you suffered a major injury and very little signals are going through, then it's called a complete injury. And if messages are coming through, then it's considered incomplete. So I am a C3 incomplete. I forgot if I mentioned that this is hands and shoulders and arms, upper body. There's a lot of core, um, hips, pelvis, and then legs and bowel and bladder. Month four. So this is month 3 to month 4 was when I was starting to get um, glimpses of muscle movement back. So I could start kicking out my leg, my left leg. My left side came back quicker than my right side. Um, Left leg, left arm, left biceps, triceps, left hand. And this month 3, month 4 was when I started getting a glimmer of it. So this is kind of an exciting part of my therapy because I'm actually um, using my own agency to move my own muscles. But even with that said, this is like one of the first times I've transferred from the my wheelchair to the mat without using a harness and a sling. But you can see, even with that said, I mean, this is how it went.
One, two, three. Good. Okay, go ahead and put your hand down on the chair. All right, I really want you to use your left foot to push. Push and dig. Ready? We're going to go 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was awesome. You push. I can feel it. That was great. Okay, get this leg back a little bit. All right, I really want you to dig and push with that hand. Do you want to put it? You want to keep it comfortably there? It's kind of us trying to figure out the best possible spot.
So you can see Maggie, my incredible physical therapist, is giving me a lot of direction. She's assisting me a lot. I have some core here so I can hold myself up, and that's it's really kind of like passive engagement that you're noticing. It's not like you notice me leaning forward, kicking my legs. Like it's all just kind of subtle, just like keep your balance and don't fall type of muscle engagement at this point. Maggie, my PT, and Larry, number two PT. Sorry, Larry. Um, First time I think walking. I'm super excited. There's no like harness up here. This is a harness. It's taking about 50, 60% of my body weight, so it's making it a lot easier for my legs to move. Lefty, you're gonna see do some action. Right, very little at this point. But Larry's got a gait belt that he's gonna pull on. We're just taking a few steps. We're just seeing how it goes. There it goes.
So you're trying to shift your weight to your right. Okay. There you go. Good. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Nice talk. Good. Shift to that left. Yeah, good.
There you go.
Good.
Oh, your foot there. Sorry.
Oh, there it is.
There you go.
Help you there. There it is.
Either which side this guy's like,
Yeah.
let's go on
You
the
can
hallway.
learn. Yeah, let's
Let's go on
go.
the hallway. So maybe we're not there.
There it is.
That's great. Let's see. Okay, month 6. I am doing therapy 5 days a week at Shirley Ryan. Um, it's kind of cool to have your name. It's like, hey, I just exercised at Ivor Chan 4 hours. Okay, so 5 days a week, Shirley Ryan, 4 hours a day. Um, Pretty intense. And this is month 6. So, you know, just it's a lot of hard work, and you don't see all the videos of all the frustration and the repetition. And look at the spirit of everyone that works here. They're always so positive, and it's so great to just see the diversity of people around you, just working hard. Okay, this is month 6, and you can see, what you probably did so many times already this today, where you're just sitting down and getting up. You're going to see how much effort I'm putting into it. And you'll see at month 6 still, like, I got a lot returned, but there's just so many muscles in the body. But I think my face is trying to carry the rest of my body. Let's do it.
Okay. Stand up really tall. Lean forward.
You can see how hard I'm trying to
hold yourself
I'm
up.
trying to stand. Like, I'm willing my body to stand, and then I'm like, but whoever thinks about their butt muscles, the glutes, but these guys really need to engage
No,
in
I'm just holding
order.
this down so he doesn't take it with him.
This one here.
My quads are doing most of the work here. I really need the glutes to come forward. This guy is not helping out too much. Got pretty good core.
Good job. Do you kind of like go with the walker? No, I don't want
Thank you, Maggie.
Good job.
All right, gotta take some breaks sometimes. So, I mentioned I was a foodie already. What a great way to have your arm and your hands and those little muscles come back and reward yourself by feeding yourself with something delicious. I think for me, it's a great form of positive reinforcement. Here we go. Enjoy this with me. And imagine Lake Michigan's over here. This, by month 6, man, that arm and hand was just amazing. Just came back, and I'm so grateful. Oops. Let's see, next slide. Okay. Um, Chicago. I wish I had more photos of the city, but it was just from a psychological point of view, just being able to wheelchair around the sidewalk. I would just go to the barber myself. People would open the door for me and stuff, and I would just tell they'd have to move the barber chair and stuff like that. But just being able to go there myself, go to the store, pick up some bubble gum or just something simple like that. Um, it was nice. And the food scene in Chicago is excellent. Probably second to New York, but I think it's better than LA. Even like the dim sum here, it was just better dim sum than LA. Sorry, LA folks, but it's true. And this is like, this is the kind of meal I would get. My incredible aunt would make these kind of meals every single day for me. So you imagine like fresh tofu, a nice healthy stir fry with beans, great veggies, a little egg and pork steamed dish. I mean, um, yeah, I'm lucky. That was my brother kind of went overboard with, I think it was my birthday, and I think he just got a whole bunch of stuff. I'm sure we didn't finish that. That's my friend Joe. He's my buddy, my brother's buddy, but he's my buddy now. He was with me when I was in Chicago and a good part of Denver as well. That's my hint.